Good morning, it's Wednesday, November the 4th, and you're watching AGORACOM Small Cap News TV. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halt, so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. Folks, I got a great show lined up for you this morning, better than most. I've got 5 press releases, 4 from the Canadian side, 1 from the U.S. side, no halts to report on. So without any further ado, let's get down to business. The headlines are dominated by AGORACOM clients, and you'll shortly find out why, because we've got some pretty spectacular news coming out of each one of our clients. Our lead story comes out of a company called Mancha Resources. They trade on the big board, that's the TSX, under the symbol LMA. They're announcing a 43101 compliant resource estimate for the second VMS target on its Asai property, which is located in northeastern Sudan. The resource for the first VMS target was reported on September 10th, 2009. So now we've got the cumulative inferred resource for the VMS project at Asai now exceeds 2 million ounces of gold and 575,000 tons of copper. This is significant because gold is starting to make a run. It broke out yesterday at $1,080 per ounce. Actually, it was a little higher than that. So these are the kind of companies you want to take a look at. Some more highlights from the press release. A large part of the resource appears to be accessible by open pit mining method, which means lower cost of gold production. Highlights also include more than 2 million ounces of gold, 800,000 of which are attributable to La Mancha because they've got a 40% interest in the property. They've got 575,000 tons of copper, 230,000 are attributable to La Mancha, and the resource remains open at depth and along strikes. And finally, La Mancha reaffirms its goal of growing its consolidated, measured and indicated resource to 4 million ounces of gold within the next few years. Good luck to them. They're off to a great start. A little bit about the company. They're an international gold producer based in Canada with operations, development projects, and exploration activities in Africa, Australia, and Argentina. They're last at $1.72, high of $2.04, low of 5 cents, and a market cap of approximately $256 million. Moving on to our next company. Once again, a AGORACOM client. As always, make sure you do your due diligence. This is a company called Armada Data Corp. They trade on the TSX Venture under the symbol ARD. They're reporting on their carcostcanada.com website. It's one of their subsidiaries, and it's the company's flagship website, carcostcanada.com. Once again, they've experienced the highest traffic, sales, revenues, and profits of any October in the division's history. Now, on a side note, I can vouch for this company's for this product because it's a product that I've used. I know it's a product that my friends have used when we're purchasing new vehicles. Highlights from the company include new membership sales are up 85% versus October 2008 numbers, and increasing the marketing of its new car money-saving website, carcostcanada.com, is being using Google and the Star throughout the year, and the results have been great. They've returned over 300% increase in traffic, accompanied by record results that I just mentioned. A little bit about the company. They're a profitable, very important, they're profitable, web-enabled automobile information services company providing accurate and real-time pricing data to institutional and retail customers on a fee-for-service basis. They're last at 55 cents, high of 71, low of 5 cents, and a market cap of $7.5 million. And folks, if you're looking for a new car, make sure to check here first, because they'll give you a great competitive advantage when you're negotiating with the dealers to get the best price for your car. Now, moving on to our next company, Evolving Gold. They trade on the TSX Venture under the symbol EVG. Big news coming out of Evolving Gold. And once again, they are an AGORACOM client. They're announcing a bought deal private placement financing. Their agreement is with a syndicate of underwriters led by National Bank Financial and Scotia Capital, pursuant to which the underwriters have agreed to purchase just over 11 million units of the company on a bought deal basis at a price of 90 cents per unit for aggregate gross proceeds to the company of approximately $10 million. So Evolving Gold is cashed up for the foreseeable future. They've got some great properties, and once again, with gold hovering in and around $1,100 an ounce, this is probably one you want to take a look at. A little bit about the company. They're focused on exploring its significant discovery at Rattlesnake Hills, and they've got the option to acquire 100% of the Rattlesnake Hills project. Last at 99 cents, high of $1.94, low of 14.5 cents, and a market cap of approximately $91 million. Moving on to our final company, Meadows Creek Resources Corp. They're on the TSX Venture on the symbol MEK. You've heard about this company on the past couple days. First, when we announced them joining the AGORACOM team, and yesterday, I believe, when we announced that they were starting one of their drill programs. Well, this is a second drill program that they're starting on a different property, and it's their Ogden Gold property, which is located in Timmins, Ontario. It's the commencement of a 2,000-meter diamond drill program on its Ogden property, which is located in Timmins, Ontario. There's an option agreement with Gold Corp Canada, so when you've got one of the majors in there, you know that's always good news. Also, Lakeshore Golds and West Timmins Mining Inc. Thunder Creek project is located just 10 kilometers to the west, who recently announced drill results of 13 grams per ton of gold over 83 meters, so proximity to those kinds of results is always a good thing. A little bit about the company. They are engaged in the identification, acquisition, exploration, and development of mineral resource properties, and presently has mining interests in Ontario and Newfoundland and Labrador. And of special note, especially to any you knotheads, that's Noront Resources, NOT on the TSX Venture. Richard Nemes, former president of Noront Resources, is the director of this company. So if you like the work that Richard has done, he's one of the main guys in the ring of fire. This is probably a company that you want to take a look at. Companies last at 13.5 cents, high of 27 cents, low of 4 cents, and a market cap of just $6.3 million. And finally, moving over to the U.S. side, Homeland Security Capital Corporation trades on the bulletin board under the symbol HOMS. The company's wholly owned subsidiary, their environmental remediation subsidiary, Safety and Ecology Corporation, for short SEC, not the Securities Exchange Commission. Safety and Ecology Corporation was awarded a task order valued at approximately $15.2 million to perform nuclear remediation services for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Buffalo District. They'll be performing remediation activities to include excavation, rail transportation, disposal, backfill, site restoration, site analysis, and health and safety activities. They're an environmental services company, and they are retained typically by the U.S. government, which includes the U.S. Department of Energy, U.S. Department of Defense, and other federal agencies. Whenever you're getting government contracts, always a good thing because you know payment is secure. Companies last at 18.5 cents. High of 24 cents, low of 5 cents, and a market cap of just under $10 million. And folks, that's a wrap for today's show. A lot of great news to digest. If you haven't caught it all, go to the front page of AGORACOM where you'll see all of our breaking news stories there. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. Make sure to join us again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open.